I'm sorry to say that we're still in the early stages of building up this world. Right now, the village has just one building, and by the end of this episode, we'll only have 2 inhabitants. Yep, still pretty empty. In fact, when we start today, there are no villagers at all in my village. So, what's the plan? We're kicking off with the village relocation project. I'll take you through the steps to bring the first 2 villagers into the village. It's not easy, but it's essential to get things going. Later in this episode, I'll also show you how to take down creepers without using a bow or a crossbow. It's tricky, but trust me, it can be done. And if you're down in the mines like I was, it's a useful skill to have. And hey, today I got a real nice reward. After killing the creepers, I managed to pick up some redstone from where the creepers was living. That's a big deal for where we are right now. So let's dive into it. Episode 4 starts now. Alright, so while I was talking earlier, you might have noticed the first step. You need to find a village with some available villagers. Make sure the village is close to water, or you need to row on land for a long time. It might be slow. Next up, clear a path from the village down to the water. Try to make it as smooth and even as possible. Boats don't handle bumps very well. And yeah, as you probably saw, I missed a couple of spots. So learn from my mistakes. Once the path is ready, drop the boat right in front of the villager. 9 out of 10 times, they'll hop right in. If not, give them a gentle nudge. Now, you're all set. Just row your new passenger down to the water and head back to your own village. Easy as that. You're gonna want to do this twice, so you can bring over 2 villagers. Now, I know that the video's moving fast. I've already dropped off the first one, and I'm on my way back to grab villager number 2. Same procedure as before. Both in front, they hop in, and we row back down to the water. Once both boats are safely docked in your new village, seal up the entrance to keep them from wandering off. Then break the boats to let them out. And just like that, you got villagers in your new home, ready to settle in. Now, before I put these villagers to work, doing the very important job I have in mind for them, there's actually a lot of things I need to take care of first. Right outside the village, there's a small island I need to clear. That's where I'm planning to build the Church of Enchantments. Yep, this place is going to be the spiritual center of all things magical in the village. So, for now, I'm letting the villagers settle in, relax a bit, and get comfortable. No baby making, no trading diamond tools just yet. We'll get to that once the church is built and the village is ready to thrive. I have to say, there's something really satisfying about chopping down trees on this island. One by one, I'm clearing it out, and with every log I break, I get a little closer to having the perfect spot ready for the Church of Enchantment. Even though I had a ton of work left to do, I just couldn't wait. I had to do a little trading. First, I gave one of the villagers the job of toolsmith using a smithing table, and I started to trade with him right away. I used some of my coal Actually, I ended up spending almost all my coal I have found so far. But it's worth it. Goal number one is to get a diamond pickaxe. And this is the fastest way to start working towards it. Alright, now it's time to head down into the mine again. I'll be honest, this part might get a little boring. I don't have any jokes or funny stories for you here, so you might have to just endure it with me. But stick around, because soon enough I'll have a real treat coming up that you won't want to miss. So, when I was in the other village earlier, I completely forgot to check if there had a clerk. That would have been a great way to get my hands on a brewing stand early. So I decided to head back and take another look, just in case I missed something. Unfortunately, I have to report that there was no clerk, no brewing stand, nothing. Oh well, looks like that part of the plan will have to wait. We'll get there eventually though. Alright, back at the island again, tackling the important job of clearing space. But while I'm at it, I found another great use for the island. I can set up a small farm here. Now, this is just a temporary solution. Eventually, this whole island will be dedicated solely to the Church of Enchantment. I haven't made enough room in the main village yet for farming, so using the island for crops feels like a perfect workaround for now. I think it's a smart move. Oh, wait, I just remembered. It is almost 17th of May. Norway's National Day. No, I haven't made a Norwegian flag in this world yet. And honestly, there's no time to whip one up before I publish this video. So, to all my Norwegian viewers, sorry about that. If you want your Norwegian flag fix, check out some of my earlier worlds where I proudly built one. Once I get a flag up here, I'll definitely remind myself to take a look back. Happy National Day in advance, everyone. Well, come to think of it, when this is published, this will be after. Well, now, as much as I like to spend all my precious in-game hours building the island for the church, you know, that majestic centerpiece that nobody asked for, but I care deeply about, reality kicks in. I need to do other important things too, like expanding the village, because apparently one house and a small farm don't qualify as a thriving community. So I roll up my PIX-related sleeves and start chopping wood like some kind of lumberjack with commitment issues. Then I grab my shovel and start leveling the ground. It's like the Minecraft version of my world, come with more fallings into holes, and I'm pretending it was on purpose. And yes, I know what you're thinking. Weren't you just working on the island to make room for the church a minute ago? Yes, I was. But welcome to my brain, where I simultaneously juggle 3 or 4 projects with the grace of a distracted squirrel. One minute I'm carving majestic archways under the ground. The next I'm chasing a sheep because it's looked at me funny. The good news, I'm never bored. The bad news, I may finish the church sometimes in 2027. Alright, let me show you how to take out creepers, even if you don't have a bow yet. So, I found this small cave that looks like it might have some interesting resources. But, of course, the first thing I see inside is a creeper. And yeah, Normally, that will freak me out. If they blow up too close, I'm toast. We definitely don't want that. So, here's what I do. I pull off a tactical fallback. Just back up a bit to create space. Then, I drop a stone block right in front of the creeper. That way, it can't chase me. Now, I move in, give it a quick hit with my sword, and back off again. Rinse and repeat. Strike, retreat, until the creeper is down. No explosions, no panic, just a clean, controlled creeper takedown. Nice, right? Alright, let me show you that one more time, just to really hammer it in. First, I find a new creeper, and yep, there it is, lurking like it owns the place. Same strategy. I do a quick tactical fallback to create some distance. Then I drop a block to stop it from coming any closer. Hit, retreat. Keep calm, stay in control, and boom. Well, not boom. That creeper is done, and I'm still in one piece. Super easy once you get the rhythm down. As the creeper falls to my sword and drops some gunpowder in front of me and regret trying to kill me, I can finally harvest some of the resources in this tiny, suspicious, quiet cave. It's not much, but hey, every piece of resource counts when you're trying to look productive. Now, I know I'm going to need a ridiculous amount of redstone later in the game, because obviously at some point I'll convince myself I can build an automatic door, a trap, or a completely unnecessary but very satisfying disco floor that lights up when I walk on it. Usually, redstone hides deeper in the caves. You know, the scary parts. The ones with ominous noises, lava pools, and occasionally skeleton ambush that makes you question your life choices. But this time, I find a little stash right here near the entrance, practically gift wrapped. It feels like I just found 20 kroners in a winter coat. It's not life-changing, but it feels like destiny. Alright, so it's time to admit something. I need some automatic furniture in this world. Badly. I mean, look at that XP bar. Almost at level 30, just sitting there, taunting me. And yet, my enchantment setups look more like a dead island than a magical power station. Now, I could waste the XP, but no, that's not who I am. I'm the kind of player who hoards XP like it's gold, and then forget to use it. Like now. We're heading into the final stretch of this video, and yes, I know, most of it has been in 16 times speed. It's like Minecraft on espresso. But hey, it's still very early in this world, and everything takes a while when you start from scratch. Dirt doesn't dig itself, unfortunately. Don't worry though. There will be much cooler builds coming up. Big plans are brewing. Giant towers, mysterious underground lair, and probably a chicken sanctuary. Well, a sanctuary for me. And in future videos, I'll include more real-time buildings part, so you can follow along, brick by slightly displaced brick. If you can't wait to see what I'm capable of building when I've had more than 2 iron ingots and a dream, check out some of my earlier videos. I don't speak in those, hence the name Silent Minecraft Gamer. Mysterious, I know, like a ninja, but with worse posture and more redstone. Also, I need a new channel name, something that captures this, whatever this is. So if inspiration strikes, drop down your genius 9 ideas in the comments below. I'll read them all, unless a creeper sneaks up behind me again, in which case I'll read them from the respawn screen. Not that that is legal in my world. Dead is dead in this world.